This is Jeremy Schuback with the Photoshop Expert Series, Episode 6, What are masks and how to use them. When last we left, we had this guy and his fish, and we had selected it out, and it was a pretty good selection. I hit delete, I deselected it, and it was great, except we had this little area right here, and we had no way to get it back. Alright, I'm going to show you how to get it back using masks. So let's undo that a couple of times. There we go. We're going to leave it like that, and we're going to switch the camera back to me. So essentially the equivalent of what we did is we made a selection around the object, and then we cut out the parts that we didn't want. So we cut out the parts that we didn't want. See, now if I wanted to get this part of the picture back, this no longer exists. It's gone. This no longer exists. It's gone. Masks don't work like that. The way masks work is instead of deleting them after we made the selection, we just put a little thing on top of it. So now the object still exists. Only instead of it being gone, we just can't see a part of it. We can still, here, I'm going to bring this in a little bit closer. We could still move the object underneath the mask. We could turn the mask on or off. We can, we can add back into the mask. Or if we want, we can take a little bit more away from the mask and reveal a section that was no longer there before. So that's how masks work, in theory. Well, in practice too. Here's how they work completely in practice. Let's switch back to the other camera. I mean the screen. Alright, so we have this image. Instead of just hitting delete, I'm going to invert the selection again. So let me invert the selection just so I have the guy selected rather than the background selected. And then in my layers palette, I'm going to go down to this button right here. It's the add layer mask button. And the icon looks like a sheet of paper, a black sheet of paper with a hole cut in it. Now when I press it, this happens. And what you need to understand is nothing is getting deleted. All that's happening is a mask is being put on top of it. And when I say a mask, I mean similar to the sheet of paper, but the hole is in the shape of whatever the selection is. And we can see that inside of the layers palette. So this is the layer, and this is the mask. The white area is the hole. The black area is what's covered up. The white area is what we see. The black area is what's covered up. So now we can do something such as go to our brush tool and decrease its size a little bit and bring back in the section that we want. All right. So that's what a mask is. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to really take advantage of them and how to do things with them as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. Until next time, this has been Jeremy Schuback with the Photoshop Expert Series. Please subscribe, please spread the word, and all comments are appreciated. Hope you learned something.